in the zone. We will be back in a moment. Wrap things up. Hear from the judges. Oh, the brutality.
So, I'm not, hold on, let me mute my TV. I'm watching UFC at the same time. So, I don't know how I feel about Christian Mbilli. How do you pronounce his name? Should go on to defeat Sergiy Derevyanchenko via unanimous decision. Basically beat up the long and the tooth seasoned veteran. And this is one of those type of fights where it's like, I can't really give no stripes for it. You know, it's like, okay, nice solid win, but am I going to be like all over the moon because he beat Sergiy Derevyanchenko? No. 27, he should move to be 28-0 with 23 KOs on his way to fight for the vacant IBF title. I'm expecting for him and William Scull to be ordered to fight for the belt. Here, wait, where is my rankings here? Hold on. By the way, take your time out, like the video, subscribe. It is 11:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday, August the 17th. 2024. This is the main event of Top Rank on the ESPN. UFC 305 is going on right now. The co-feature or the chief support main event, they're getting into the octagon right now. So I'm doing double duty here. So let's go look at the rankings in the 168-pound division. Expect a thorough preview for Canelo versus Belenka and a full card preview coming up in the next couple of days or so, because I got some bones to pick with that card. But as you can see, Christian Mbilli right here, ranked number 1 by the WBC. He is ranked number 2 by the WBA. Ranked by the way, David Morrell is now officially moved up to 175, and so is David Benavidez. So William Scull, he is number 1. Canelo was ordered to fight him, but Canelo chose not to, vacated his belt. And as you can see, he's also number 1 by the WBO. Number 3 by the WBO. But Jaime Munguia and Eric Bazanian, they're supposed to be fighting to be the mandatory for the WBO, from my understanding. So I'm going to expect for Christian Mbilli and William Scull to likely be ordered to fight for the vacant belt. That's what I'm expecting. It makes sense. By the way, we're waiting for them to come back and read the cards. But as far as Sergiy Derevyanchenko is concerned, I mean, look, 15-5, 10 KOs, 38 years old. He's been known to be a one-dimensional, high-volume pressure fighter. But in this case, I know he was in trouble in the first round because he's fighting off of the back foot at 38 years old. It's like, nah, bro. I understand he's trying to probably conserve what's left of his career. He's been in a lot of wars, never been stopped, but been in a lot of wars, battle tested. But at the end of the day, I had little faith in him. In fact, look at his resume. He's literally lost all of his big fights. All of them. Okay, he beat Jack Houquet, Joshua Conley, Vaughn Alexander, but the big ones from Danny Jacobs, Golovkin, Jamal Charlo, Carlos Adames, Jaime Munguia, he's lost all of his big fights. So in a way, sadly, unfortunately, he's a journeyman. So yes, this is more of a showcase fight for Mbilli, and it's like, okay, all right, I need to see more. Because if you look at his resume, ain't nothing there for me to be like, okay, all right. And he's going to have one of those fights soon, as all of our great fighters have had during this generation, where it's going to be that exposed night where he's going to go to distance and not look as good as people are saying he is right now. Because right now, I ain't seeing it. I ain't seeing nothing too special. You got to show me something. By the way, we're waiting for them to come back from commercial break. Jeez, what is going on? To read the cards. So in my opinion, I'm guessing, it's going to be the route. But really, do you know who William Scull is? I'm pretty sure I've seen him fight at least once somewhere in passing on some random. No, actually, German. No, I didn't see this guy fight nobody. Have I? I don't feel like combing through these cards to see which one of these cards I've seen him fight on before. I'm a boxing degenerate. Even though I don't do videos all the time as I used to, I still be watching all these shits. So I just need to see something. I'm not an eye past the eye test type of guy these days. You know, it's like, okay, like, who have you fought? And it's like, okay, you fought the name of Derevyanchenko, but you didn't fight the prime, if there ever was a prime Derevyanchenko prime. And it's not the fighter's fault. You know, it's late years, you know, so, you know, well, shockingly, this Top Rank on ESPN event is not ending at 2 o'clock in the morning. Or it's not one of them long 8-hour shift Saudi cards. So I guess for this main event to be over and have gone the distance by midnight, I guess, you know, we got to take what we can get. Here's William Scull, by the way, looking like a Barthélemy brother, a brothers Barthélemy. And look, he's from Cuba. I wouldn't be surprised if they related. No, wait, the Barthélemys are not Cuban, are they? Are they Dominicans? I think they're Cubans, or they're Puerto Ricans. They're Dominicans. No, they're Cubans. I know, because I remember they don't fight Cuban schoolish except for being boring. So let's turn this up. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe.
99-91, 9 rounds to 1. Derevyanchenko isn't the chattiest guy.
I call Rancid Rancid Barthélemy. His fights used to be shit shows. Now, however, his fights are exciting because he just be getting knocked around.
Bring the Mark Chanot.
Après 10 rondes ici au centre Vidéotron, nous allons aux cartes de pointage pour la décision des juges. After 10 rounds here inside the Videotron Center, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official.
Haha, Cubans.
Efren LeBron scores it 100-90. Steve Weisfeld has it 99-91. And Pasquale Procopio has it 98-92 for your winner by unanimous decision. And still, the WBA International and WBC Continental America Super Middleweight Champ, Christian Solid Mbilli.
He's 28-0. We're going to hear from him on the State of Boxing on the ESPN app in just moments. State of Boxing on the app, Sports Center right here. Mbilli, so impressive here in Quebec.
I hate that they do that. I hate that they make us switch to an entire different. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. So now to listen to the post-fight interview, I got to go find the State of Boxing on the ESPN desktop, and I got one Google opened and my cable box hooked up. I got a whole setup here, and I'm trying not for my computer to crash. And I'm watching UFC on the big screen, and I got to switch it over. Oh, I don't want to hear from Derevyanchenko, do I? I guess.
Fight that turned out to be a wonderful fight.
Yeah, because I don't want lose. Yeah, I don't want lose, and I'm still fighting.
You
What?
obviously have a great fighting spirit, and you continue to never be stopped. How important was that for you, even if you lost, to not be stopped tonight?
Yeah, because it's my legs good. I have only one arm, and I need his.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Because when I stay, he punch, he combination.
Did you feel it when it happened? Did you know? And how badly did it hurt?
Yeah, next round, I want to punch through the shot, and I can. I feel and understand I can punch his left.
You've been in against the best fighters at 160 pounds, 168 pounds. Where would you rate Christian Mbilli?
Yeah, this good boxer, strong boxer. But if I have two hands, but it is, I think, yeah, I think it will be another situation.
I know why you fight. You saw your family here, the Ukrainian fans. Your message to them.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my fan, Ukrainian fan, my team, my manager, Kid Connolly, and my family.
Was it the right decision to let him go to the end and let him have his pride, Dre?
Well, he has the heart of a warrior. he had a torn bicep, and we all know how painful that could be. If you ever had one, forget about it. And I asked him, I said, technician, do you want me to stop this fight? And he said, no. That is the sign of a warrior. And he comes to fight. He fought one of the best 168-pounders with one hand. One hand. And he gave it everything he had.
And he was hit behind the head, too.
Thank you very much, Sergey. We appreciate you. Get healed up. All right. Now, with the winner, you did not come away unscathed. We see that you have an ice bag under your shoulder. When did that injury happen, Christian?
First of all, je dois commencer en français. On est au Québec ici. I have to start to French. We're in Québec here. Merci à tous.
French.
Merci pour d'être venu. Merci à tout le monde. Et désolé pour l'anglais. Yes, the fight I think was in three rounds. I don't remember. I have some problem with my left hand. I don't know why, but I was not be able to bring up my left hand.
But you hit it very well because we knew about his injury, but you kept throwing your hand. How were you able to do that?
I was not know it was psychological, you know, like in my head. I was like I have to throw punch, but it was difficult. But I have to do my best.
At what point were you aware that he had an injury? Because your corner at some point told you hit him in the arm.
Yeah. My corner said he have an injury, but he's a very good boxer. I had not seen this injury. You know, he was moving around, put your head left or right hand, and he was very good.
What did you learn about yourself taking on a man who still has never been stopped, who has fought the best 60-pounders and 168-pounders in the world, like Sergiy Derevyanchenko?
I have learned a lot. You know, this man is a gladiator. He's a warrior. You know, he was in difficult position. He come back. He was fighting. He's a very good boxer. I have learned a lot. I'm gonna go back at home. I'm gonna look at fight again, and I'm gonna have some lesson for this.
You are number 1 in the world by the WBC, number 2 or 3 in every one of the sanctioning bodies. Who do you want to fight next?
You know, right now I'm ready for big fight. I want to be world champion. I know I will be the best. To be the best, I have to beat the best. And the best right now, I don't know to say any name, but everybody know who is the number 1. I have to beat the number 1. I won my fight with the number 1.
So pretty much the guy who had all the belts until the IBF
said
Canelo would be stripped of that title, but you're going to be going to the Canelo Berlanga fight. What does that mean for you?
I think Canelo will be easy boxing for Canelo, easy fight. He's going to win this fight, but after, I think I will be ready for him.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you very much. You already thanked the fans here.
I don't think that's ever going to happen. You know, I mean, you know, it's nothing wrong with dreaming. You can dream. But yeah, I forgot also, you got this going on where you're supposed to have Caleb Plant taking on a Trevor McCumbee. And that's going to be an eliminator too, right? Or for an interim belt? Something's going on there with that. Well, as I said, that's what I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be Mbilli against William Scull for the vacant IBF. That's what I see next. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.